Do I love drawing? I think that's an interesting question because the answer that you'll get from me is one that you'll probably not expect. Because the obvious answer should be, of course, I love drawing. I make daily videos, right? Daily drawing videos. And I've been doing that for over a year, well over a year. And even before that, I used to upload pretty frequently, although it wasn't as frequently as now, but I still made drawing content. And all my life I've been drawing, so the answer should be obvious. Yes, I do like drawing, but this is something that I've been struggling with throughout my entire journey as an artist and content creator, is trying to keep the same passion for drawing throughout my life. And in the beginning I did. I was truly passionate about drawing to the point where I wanted to be a comic book artist and manga artist. I just loved the hassle. I love the hassle of drawing and working hard to be able to tell a story or make cool art, cool drawings. To me, that was my dream. And I had it pretty clear in my mind that I wanted to be a manga artist. But over the years, life happens. And you start to, I guess, doubt maybe it's the right path to take because it is so difficult to achieve. I think deep down, I just loved the idea of immersing yourself in a fantasy world that was so well designed that you just completely forgot about your day-to-day. I think that was the root of it. That was the root of me wanting to be a comic book artist. I just loved creating stories and immersing people in it. So when I realized that maybe being a comic book artist was so hard to achieve, right? I could. Deep down, I knew that I had a passion for storytelling in general, not just comic book. So I've always loved film. So it was something that I thought I would pursue. And in the past few years, it is something that I decided to pursue. I pursued film, I pursued video creation, just overall telling stories through video. And slowly I started to lose that interest for drawing. And I'm in an interesting position because drawing was something that I've always wanted to do in my life. It got to a point in my life where I wanted to not even think about drawing ever and just focus on film and filmmaking and storytelling through film. I started to realize like I've always been good at drawing, and it is something that I can add to the world because I'm sure a lot of people can learn a lot from me as an artist, and I just thought it's something that could benefit a lot of people. So I decided to give drawing one more chance, I guess. Not with the same passion that I once had, of course, but still, I thought I'm good at it. I don't hate it. That's if you're thinking that I hate it, I don't. So it is something that I thought I could do as a job because it's something that I don't hate doing. So I decided to start the ASMR daily videos, and it blew up instantly. That kind of helped me be a bit more consistent with, uploading daily videos. I've always thought of myself as somebody who is good at learning skills, but doesn't have a talent for it. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I'm good at learning drawing, but I don't have a talent for drawing. I'm just good at learning skills in general. I'm good at learning music. I'm good at learning sports. I'm just generally good at that, but I don't have a talent for it. And that has been my thought process throughout my entire journey as an artist. I've always struggled with the pursuit of what I am truly passionate about. And being completely honest, what I'm truly passionate about is storytelling. And a lot of people might be wondering, how am I so good at doing so many things? How am I so good at recording? How am I so good at editing? How am I so good at creating films, acting? I'm just good at skills in general. But to answer the question, do I actually love drawing? The answer is sometimes, and I think that's okay. It is not something that I want to pursue professionally at this stage of my life. I don't mind doing this as a content creator, like being an art content creator, because over the years I took art very seriously. I've learned a lot of things throughout my art journey that I feel like can benefit a lot of people. Why do I even bring this up, right? Why do I even want to mention that? It's not always that I love drawing? For the most part, I don't. And to be honest, if I weren't making content for you guys, I wouldn't even think about drawing. I wouldn't even draw for fun. The only time that I truly draw is whenever I'm making content for you guys. I don't do it for fun. And I think that that's how I've been always. But I've just, I guess, try to suppress that in a way, because I don't know, I've always felt jealousy for the people who just draw for fun. And in class just doodle, right? And I used to do that when I was little, but as I grew up, I did that a whole lot less over time. But when I was in university, like a couple of years ago, like, people truly loved drawing, and that was like my surrounding. Like, people drew for the fun of it and didn't really care if it turned out good or bad. They just loved doing it. I didn't have that passion, or at least I lost it over time. I've always been good at drawing. There's no denying that. But I feel like it's okay to normalize not being super passionate about drawing, because everybody is different. And I'm not saying I'm lazy. I'm not in any capacity, in any way lazy. It's just I don't do things the way you're supposed to. Is it hard to constantly put out drawing content? Of course. But what isn't hard? What really pushes me, I would say, is I rather draw, make daily drawing videos, than to be doing a job that I hate. And for most of us, it is the situation. You know, you have to do a 9-to-5 job, and you just can't avoid doing things that you don't want to do, or following somebody that you don't want to follow. I own my own business. I set my own hours. I do whatever I want, whenever I want. That, to me, is incentive enough for me to keep going. So why do I talk about this? Why am I even bringing up the question, do I even like drawing? I mean, the obvious answer is yes, I like drawing, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. I'm not gonna condone for you to do something that you hate, obviously. So whatever it is that you are doing in your life that you hate and you have to do, just, it's not worth it. Life is too short to do things you don't want to do. I like drawing. I've lost passion for drawing, but I like it. One thing that I think is important for all of us to understand is that you can't rely on motivation to keep going. I rely on being passionate about drawing to be drawing every day. That's not the case. That's not my case. And I feel like motivation is a feeling that you get from time to time, but it gets to a point where you have to get through that, past the motivation, to bring out discipline, to be consistent at what you're doing, or work hard on what you're doing. And I think that's more important than motivation. And I've realized that with my journey as an artist. Am I motivated about drawing? Am I passionate about drawing? No, but that's okay. I'm still gonna keep making daily videos because I don't mind it. So if you're struggling with art block or some sort of lack of motivation when it comes to drawing, the thing is, I don't know why, but I just can't relate to that. At least not now. I would say maybe in the beginning of my art career, when I was truly passionate about drawing and I relied so much. At that point, I did, because I was truly passionate about art. Now I don't rely on that, and I just don't get art blocks. Do I get days where I don't want to do anything? Sure, that's normal. But I think that's the key. Pick something that you don't mind doing the rest of your life, but don't rely on motivation to do it. Rather rely on discipline. And if you do that, you'll be content. I would say you'll be happy. I'm not even gonna lie. I think you'd be happy with life. I want to do what I love. And what I love the most is storytelling. I want to do projects where I'm able to tell a good story, immerse people into a world where you can just forget about your real life for a minute. That was my motivation, and that's still my motivation. Am I gonna be able to do that? Of course, through creating videos. Sometimes I'll be able to make a story project where I can tell you guys about something. But anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about in this video. And I didn't really have a structured way of making this video. I just wanted to put my 2 cents and just talk a little bit about my thought process when it comes to drawing, because I don't think anybody has talked about this, or at least not the way that I view it. Am I just delusional and not really know what I'm talking about? Maybe. I don't know. That's just how I feel, and I hope you're able to get something out of it. And I'm just telling you guys my experience and what I feel about certain things and how I've achieved certain things. So I do hope this was helpful to you in some way, and hope you enjoyed the video. I do want to do a lot more podcasts like this, so if there are any things you want to know from me, whatever topic it may be, just leave them down in the comments below, and I'll get to you for sure. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.